So click on the install additional extensions, and then you can scroll down here to see the available modules. Okay? So there's an announcements module. If you plan on using it, then install it. Okay? If you're never going to have a wiki on your site, then don't install it. Okay? You know, same as survey or media or iframe or stuff like that. Okay? And while I'm here, there's also skins and containers that are here. And there's also the card-space authentication system listed as well. All right, then, okay, as far as adding these to a page, so if I was, you know, I'm just going to add the links module to a page, okay, I would just select it, okay, and just put a title on it, marketing links, and then decide where I want it to go. Now, where I want it to go, let's come down to here as far as layout is concerned, because that's basically going to show you, all right, the layout of the page. So you have a top, bottom, content, right, and left pane. Down to links again. And let's put it on the content. Let's put it up on top. Okay. Let's left align it and just say marketing links. And we'll just click on that. And then we'll just add my links. Yes, sir.
Is there any specific reason you're using Firefox versus IE8 or just preference?
That's me.
Okay.
Listen off Microsoft. Okay. All right,
that's on video, by the way.
Now, new features to add. Okay. All right, this is cool. Okay, where we can now add pages, all right, before or after or add to the end. Okay, that's new. We didn't have that feature before. Okay, and as I said to you before, what used to be settings, all right, are now the modules that we give permissions to. All right. Once we have our modules that we want to use installed, as I showed you, you can go to host and module definitions, and it will give you a brief description of what those modules will do. Okay. And I showed you this. Okay, installing additional extensions. Okay. Here's the new permissions. Okay, where you can deny permissions to certain people if you don't want them to see certain things. Okay, it's click, click, click. All right, when you get to the checkbox and you'll see the X. All right, so deny permissions is available that wasn't available before. New skins and widgets. Look at that. All right, ooh, where a user can create their own colors for their site. You don't like that? No woos? Ooh. Okay. User can also define, all right, the font in regards to how they want it to see, and they can also on their resolutions as well. Okay. So Will's going to be talking about this this afternoon. All right, and it looks nice. Okay. Now, one thing for the people that have been before, what I have up here, I have the settings for both admin and host. One on the left is admin. The one on the right is host. Okay, in previous versions of DotNetNuke, and admin used to be able to install their own, skins by themselves. Okay, they took that permission away, all right, and put it for a host only for security of your site, not to get your admin people upset, but it's the fact that, all right, there could be things that people are installing on the site that's going to blow everybody up. Yeah.
A skin is just the visual
The graphics, yes, sir. The graphics.
You can have script. You can have script on a skin, and that's why they're restricting it.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or VB code or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a decision that they took away. Okay. Under host extensions, this is new. This is like the one-stop place for both admin and for host to see what's installed on that portal. Okay? Because what you can do is you can, under the type, okay, you can list like just the modules, just the language packs, just the containers, okay? So you can, just like host module definition, be able to see things, okay? This is kind of the same thing, okay? So admin has extensions and the host has extensions as well. Host skin's a little bit different, okay? Ryan's going to be talking about how to create your own skin, okay? And how they made it a little bit easier for you to be able to do that. Installing a new skin, when I was working with this and trying to write about this, in the pre-releases of the software, they had install new skin and install container. And then they took the install container out. I don't know why. I could never get an explanation. But that's where you would install your container as well, under install new skin. Okay? All right, this is the same if you have any make any updates to your skin, you can come here and update that. That's not new. Okay? Manage skins is where you would go, and admin also has that, okay, to be able to see your existing skins. I'll just walk you through installing a new skin, all right? So what you would do is you would select the zip version, okay, of the package. And here you're going to get an explanation, okay, of the owner of that skin. You're going to get any release notes as well. And here's the word I was babbling about earlier, okay, the license agreement, okay, because you can't go on unless you accept the license. All right? So skin developers and mod developers have this opportunity to be able to put that into their own products. Finish installation is just like before. All right, scrolling down, making sure you don't see red. Okay? A lot of times you might see red is if the skin has flash and your newly installed .NetNuke, all right, is not set up for Flash, SWF. So you go to host settings and files and change that. So here's your managed skins. So here's where you have an opportunity to be able to select the skins that you want, all right, in the containers down below, and you can actually do them. Okay, new host settings. This is what I was referring to earlier in regards to this release. If you are going to be using jQuery, then you need to follow Will's blog to be able to update the library, okay? Because that's not the current library for jQuery, and I can't imagine that that library is going to stay the same either for a long period of time because of all the changes in jQuery, okay? But this is the new settings, okay? Joe Brinken, all right, and Will Strahl are both, involved with that, okay? This is new, real nice, host dashboard, okay? You get to see a picture of everything that's happening with the DotNetNuke site, okay? You can export that as well as an XML file, all right? So you've got great documentation that's there. Here's a new admin setting if you plan on using skin widgets. You can tell the site that you're going to use it under appearance. The portal skin and container are listed, and you can also select a different skin for editing purposes so that you know that you're kind of in edit mode. It's a different skin. All right?
What's a skin widget?
You want to define that, Will? Skin widget?
A skin widget?
You have to stay for
It's just basically a JavaScript mini application that allows you to do whatever that JavaScript tells it to do. It could be a YouTube video. It could be changing the style sheets like he showed before. It could be any number of things.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see more and more of them now that the product has the capabilities of being able to use that. Okay.
So may I understand that a use would be like if you have a code that changes dynamically the appearance of that skin? Make sense what I said?
Yeah.
So that would be a way